Alrighty then, test 1, 2, test 1, 2. At least on my end, it looks like everything is up and running. This is good. So I can see chat off to the side, and here we go. So, bit of a development. Actually, let me first grab some soul sand. Still AFK? Do we have soul soyas? We do. Okay, so I'll grab 3 of these, and then a flint and steel. For anyone who's curious, this is going to act as a easy elevator. Okay, and then... So I did finish up the plateau. I'm going to see if I can get create going for the harvesting, because it's going to make life so much easier. But now I want to figure out where to set up the farmhouse, because I can set up the area. I'm thinking probably flatten out the terrain down here. It'd give me enough stone, but I don't want to inherently destroy a lot of the orchards and stuff like that we have set up, unless all jungle trees have fruit to them, which wouldn't inherently be too bad, but it's still going to be a bit of a stretch. I can flatten out most of this area here. I'm thinking at least raising it to about oh man, this is all. Excuse me, this is awful. Awful. I did not ask for your opinion, skeleton. Get lost. No, I am trying to build here. Stop. No, stop soliciting. So I think what I'll do for now is mark off the area that I want to cover. Maybe go like a block lower. And then set up... Actually... See, I don't know if I want to do it on this level or this level. Because I feel like... if we are... Yeah, I'm just gonna start farming cobblestone, because at this point, if I don't start working on it, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Is this an AFK spot? Set up. Someone's got chickens. Okay. So we are making progress. It's good to see. Good to see. I don't got pickaxes. Hold up. Why do I not have stone pickaxes? I mean, I can farm this for a bit, and then let's head back to base. Okay, and then okay, so now this. Ooh. That actually... Oh, hold up a second. This might change my idea for my build, because I wanted to do a barn house, but this might be what I use instead of the the white wood because... Oh. Oh. Why do I have to have choices? Because I wanted to use the redwood because how many times do I have to go over and tell y'all to stop soliciting in front of me? Like, wherever I go, that's where the base is, because right now the base build is all over the place. Oh wait, I forgot. I keep forgetting this, that we are posting for everyone else to see that we're live within the server, so might as well go over and plug this real quick. Might as well. Now this is twice. This is twice. Go back to the. Go back to the other dimension or something like. Yeah. Why is this not just a consistent tree? This should be more than enough for now. One. Yeah. Now, something that would be interesting is for a mod when it comes to like create and stuff like that, make pocket farms. You can shrink down structures and they will function within the said criteria. So 16 by 16 build would take up 1 inventory slot. And you would see like a top down of it, and it would output the items to your inventory. So in like a case of a backpack, if there's storage in it and the storage overflows, it would just put it into the backpack. It'd be an interesting little idea. Actually, let me see. Mine. Okay, what about drill? Okay, so it's iron ingot, andesite casing, and then andesite alloy, which would... Oh, that's actually really cheap to make. And then this is just andesite alloy. Deployer is an electron 2, which is polished rose quartz and iron. And this is just... So in order to make the andesite casing, you need these structures, but in order to make the structures, you need the casing. Make it make sense to me. There has to be a way... There has to be a way to craft the casing. There's no way. Andesite casing... Oh, just place it down in your menu. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Like, I could set up like a mine around here, but I'm just not interested in that at the moment. Actually, I could give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay, so the casing is used to... Okay, so let's see. So 2 glass golden sheet needs the press, such as a block of iron andesite casing in the shaft. The shaft is just 2 alloy. Okay. So can I make that Can I make alloy? No. Okay. Wait. Ring of Thunder. Consumption of 220 sonum initiated. You can create this arcane workbench. Ooh. That's actually pretty interesting. Hmm. That's funny. I'm getting sidetracked. I am getting way too sidetracked. Let me... That is quite confusing considering that there shouldn't be any inherent issues. So I'm thinking... I don't want to cover this, but it gives me so much room to play with, and I could probably do a decorative cave. I can make a cave. So I'm thinking probably starting here, so I would place this here. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of ground covered, but if I can get this to work, this is gonna be a decent amount of land to play with. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? Maybe. Am I gonna look back at this and say, what have I done? Maybe. Is it gonna look good? I hope so. Do you know what? For the sake of it, I'm gonna place a piece of obsidian down behind here. This way my puny little stone pickaxe there we go. Finally. Okay. So, as I was saying, my stone pickaxe, I don't gotta worry about it mining the obsidian ever. Do I want to be sitting here for like an hour just generating cobblestone? No. No, I do not. So, okay, andesites. Yes. So I'm going to collect 2 per alloy. I think 60 should be enough. And if I'm wrong, well then take it up with my lawyer, I guess, if you don't like that I'm going to be inadequately counting how much I need. Like, sheesh. No. Do we not get do we not get iron nuggets? Oh, well, ain't that interesting? Okay, so there's been a lot of sorting that's been done. Armor and tools. Okay, so we just don't have iron nuggets. Is that what I'm understanding right now? Okay, so I'm going to make myself another bucket. And I'm going to forget that the lava farm was being moved. And I'm not seeing any sign of a lava farm around here. So that's something. Okay, I mean, it's not too much, just borrow some from the nether. Just a minor inconvenience. Oh! You all saw nothing. Nothing you got. You didn't see anything. Hello? Well, I found Shane. Oh, be quiet. I'm sorry. Oh, Froggy, if you're watching, I did find Whoopee Cushion. Do I not have... Aha! Actually, do I not have lava in my... I do... Ooh! A modified campfire from the nether. Interesting. Let me equip this for now. This way I don't gotta worry about fall damage. Okay, so if I do this, and then... Yeah, I don't got extra cobblestone. Okay, so I am going to need this for now. Ow! Excuse me, my kind sir. I didn't know the HOA was going to be down here complaining about the lava lakes being removed, but... Should have suspected it. Okay, and then... It's 2. Ow. You know what? Ow. Ow. Fine. Lesson learned. I will... I'll take what I have and I will leave. Okay, okay. There's... Just because you could push me around doesn't mean I want to be pushed around. Thank you very much. Okay. I want to get it, but do I need to get it? I want it. Just go for it. Never mind. Back to the waypoint we go. And all right, so how do I make the... Okay, so it's any of the stripped logs, which means I need a axe, which means I need more cobblestone. Actually, I'll throw these into my backpack real quick. Should pull out these. Okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go. Oi! I did not ask you to bother me. Okay, can I not just... What am I supposed to do? It's a mahogany mahogany. Okay. I have the alloy. Just to... Just to... Am I missing something? Oh. That's what I needed. Okay. Okay, so 3 more andesite alloy and an iron ingot, which I have. Okay, so I take the casing, andesite alloy, and then a iron nugget. It... Okay, so now that I know what's going on... Let me first change this out. Nothing. Okay, so swap out the... obsidian. And then place the drill here. And this should mine this. Okay, let's do... So in order to make a hand crank, I need to make a grinding setup. I am so confused. Like at this point, it'd just be better for me to make a water wheel. And then I need a mechanical crafter. In order to make a mechanical crafter, I need the electron. Okay. I just need a small water wheel. And then the shaft is 2 and a set. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then just let me craft a few planks. Okay. So, small water wheel. I need to... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so if I do... water wheel, like so. And then I do the shaft connecting, and then do... Gotta find that bucket. Am I blind? Did I? Oh, I didn't take it out of the furnace. And luckily I got a water source over here I can use. Okay, so if I do another shaft here and then the drill here. Here we go. So what if... What if? So if I remove this... let's get a bit more cobblestone going. Okay, so if I do this... Okay, so... let's get another casing down. Okay, so let's see if maybe get just get the bucket of water out. Okay. So we get a large water wheel. And then let's make another alloy real quick. So if we shift this over and then we do a large gear to a small gear, that should up the torque, which means that this thing should mine faster. So if I were to mine this out, okay, and then I'm going to move this over by 1. It's absolutely ludicrous that right now I'm using all this just to power a cobblestone farm, so here's to hoping my madness, with the logic at least, works out in my favor. Okay, so if I go from here, I need a large gear. Okay, let's see what would I need. Gear. Cog? Okay. Large cog wheel, and then just a small cog wheel. Okay. I mean, I can craft both of those now. So small cog wheel and then large cog wheel. So if I do, okay, how big comparatively is the large cogwheel to the small? Can I just stick this one here? I can. Okay. Okay. It's working. It's gonna work out. Okay. And then I'm thinking for now, what I do is I run the water along the top of it. So if I can place a andesite casing here, this should allow for, you know, it would be better if I just used casing in general. But for now, beggars can't be choosers, so ugly cobblestone it is. I really want this to work. Okay, and then water here. Please, yes. I need to move it over by 1. Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright. Hopefully. Hopefully this is all we need to do. Okay, first let me... Oh, and the plot thickens. Okay. So for whatever reason, can't have them sitting directly next to each other. So in order to get cobblestone, I need to mine cobblestone. Okay, so if I walk around over here and then place this onto that, I need to tear down this whole structure so I can just do this. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Do we have cobblestone? Yes, we do. It's not the fastest thing available, but while I'm over here placing blocks and working out the framework, at least there's a passive income that we got going at the moment. This is gonna end up being a really beautiful cave. If I do it right. If I do it, I'm gonna have to refine a lot of cobblestone to stone, and that's gonna be its own ordeal. But for now, oh, Actually, let's see. Do I have another experience point on this? I don't. And I could in theory also expand this to have multiple at once. Because all it would be is get the get another machined drill over here. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Granted, I'm gonna have to funnel the resources to the storage shelf, but whoops. At least I got some of it situated. Okay. So set this up like this. I mean, I could probably just do another storage shelf over here. Not have to worry about it. Okay, so let's do this. Do 1, 2, 3. Oh. Almost forgot. And then okay, and then if I do this, and then I do let's do 2 small cogs. This. Oh, so this allows for the... Okay. Then if I get another one of these and just hook it up like so. Okay, and then I just need the... Okay, so it's not modified wood types. Got it. I was wondering what was going on there. Shouldn't take too long to find an oak tree. or a jungle tree that I want to cut down. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Okay. Just one more of those should be fine. Seriously now? I guess I'll sit by and wait. Okay, and then and then nope. Oh, perfect. Say it's not the best setup in the world, but hello. But now I have a stable flow of cobblestone that I can expand as I see fit. So first time actually using Create, because most of the other times I'd mess around with mod packs, I'd use like chisels and bits, and like a few of the more like decorative building ones. I don't think I've ever done like a survival modded playthrough, like ever. But first time for everything, and honestly, as of right now, building's the name of the game for now, so at least there's something. Oh, I gotta remember with the skates, I got pretty much perpetual motion going on at the moment. So it's not a lot, and I could probably go mining and have a more passive layout. Oh! I did not know that was a thing. Okay, duly noted. Hey, Chalky Milk, welcome back. How goes it in the other channel's administrator corner? Because I've been administrator before, so I know. I know how that can be. Yeah, okay. I think for now, for quicker cobblestone, let's just equip the blaze backpack, and we're going to commit the unspoken rule of Minecraft, and I am going to dig straight down. And this way, I don't have to worry about. I was gonna say I don't gotta worry about fall damage, but I'm gonna have to swap out the stuff anyway. For now, this should be more than enough cobblestone, and we can circle back. Think. Oh. Man, of all the times that I forget that the backpack has stuff, like there needs to be like a hot swap like backpack attachment where it just like, oh yeah, no, it automatically pulls like dropped items. But man, I don't know at which point which side of the conversation I should look at that and go be like, well, you know, I got one way or the other, because here's the thing is Lorena is on the SMP, fellow creator, but then I have a fellow admin. So I'm not only confused, but I'm completely conflicted. I mean, to be fair, that's not quite answering the question. Because no, thanks for the sub. Um to answer the question, who said you're not old? Well, time is relative. So no one is in unless you're like several thousand years old, like the pyramids of Giza. They're old. But within perspective, it genuinely depends on how old Chalky Milk is. Because if there's only a few year age difference, then welcome to the retirement home, Chalky. If you're going to be making that joke. Oh. Well, I'm just going to just keep building. Listen, I've gotten the same thing, and listen. It's like I get it, fifth of the way. You know, actually, I'm like a sixth of the way, but like, it ain't that much. And even then, when I see someone, oh, I'm old, it's like, nah. Pyramids of Giza, that's old. Now, okay, so now my biggest challenge, I just thought about it, is going to be going over and dealing with it. And again, there is a bit of latency, but yeah, unfortunately, road work under construction. No. Now, so someone had talked about making like a central area for the Aether, but what about a Nether? Having a Nether hub on this server would be interesting. I don't know how much we'd use it or how much we'd need it, but okay, so that one's gonna need a bit of explanation, Chalky. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one. What's your rationale for that? Because at that point, even as an administrator, that feels like one of those. Whew, that was a close one. As an administrator, you kind of got the brand loyalty going there. And the thing, so the only thing, Lorena, that I'd have to say is that ultimately, when it comes down to it, we have the waypoint system, so we don't inherently need a Nether system, because we already have all the we have like a hot swap travel, so we don't intrinsically need a Nether highway. But at least it would be a really cool design. That way, if someone doesn't have waypoints or they're new to the server, it'll be easy for them to get around. I could see why some people might not want that, but I feel like it'd be cooler to incorporate Nether portals into builds, especially if we have something more like if we have like a custom sized Nether portals. We can make like really cool, because that's actually a data pack on vanilla 2 weeks as well. That allows you to make like custom shaped Nether portals, as well as like insanely large Nether portals if you want to. So that would actually be really cool to work out. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw I could terraform this so easily. Because I wanna make, as I said, I wanna make like a flat plane where I can do like the builds on here, maybe do some extra like houses and stuff like that up there. But I want to have like an actual farm area. I mean, okay, so but that's part of the position. If you're gonna be a moderator in someone's chat, you gotta at least have some loyalty to the creator. Because like, what's the point of doing the administrative work if you I forgot that I put most of the cobblestone into making more pickaxes, which I'm probably gonna need to make more of anyway. So we're gonna have to ask Kira if we can get that, because the Graves mod, honestly, pretty solid. But honestly, I say that the mod is a bit of a step up. And I just saw your burger. How did I miss that until now? I've been building in this area, looking in that direction for how long now? And I just noticed that. It's gotta be this grass. It's gotta be it. That's actually really cool. Let's see, 30, oh, 54. Ooh. Okay, how do I want to do this? So I'm thinking cave entrance would be... So, okay, so that's a pretty decent way up. So I could probably wrap this up and around to connect to there quite easily, not too much resources. How do I want to make this? I'm thinking... Ooh. I might end up having to pull out the... Well, there we have it, I guess. Okay, do I want this to be lower hanging, or do I want this to be... You know, for this side, I feel like this is not going to be too bad, but I want it to connect, like, over here. I'd say maybe about... here. So right now I'm just marking out where I want to build. So I'm going to be making this entire area, like that area up there, one block above. I'm just going to layer that with dirt. Set this up so that way we have a mob farm that we can go to. So we can do like chickens, cows, pigs. Even if we want to set up something there. Maybe even go over and kidnap the spider spawner that's down there. Raise it up and then have a constant XP farm, which this way we have string and we have other stuff, that way we don't have to. And then if we don't have sheep right away, we can just build a wool farm using the string on that. As of right now, I need to go get more cobble, so let's... I really have to do go through and sort out my inventory. Like, this is going to be an issue. Okay, so if I do this... Oh. And this... Because I want it to have kind of like a slope where it's kind of sitting... So, probably, so if we bring this out some, so it's a little closer, but then have it center about right here. This one's going to be... This side's going to be dragged out just a bit. Yeah, so right now I'm just kind of marking where I want to terraform, because I want to do a cave entrance over here. Probably make like a gentle slope going down here, but with a cave here, or just have a giant cave connected from this side to that side and have more of like just a drop off. Still have to figure out where I want to go with that. But time will tell, I guess. Oh, there's another cave over there, so at least there's some form of continuity within the terrain here. The Swiss cheese Alps. Okay, and then I want to make this feel a bit more natural, so I'm going to bring this out some. Do this. Then bring it back like this. Okay, and then let's see if I make it. There we go. And then okay, and then if I take a step back, a little too jagged. I think round that out just a bit, not too much. And of course I put away the one item that I was looking to use. So I'm thinking maybe more like this. My day's been all right. Well, so I'm fine with like the shortening of like the usernames and stuff like that. That's not something I've had an issue with like at all. So okay, and then if I put this one here, I can throw. Does this not? Does this not go any further? So now that side just feels a little off. granted, this is just the template. But it's something. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to... Thinking, connect it. Just a bit more subtly. Yeah, I like this. I like this. It doesn't look good now, but yeah, that's fine. Pretty much everyone that I've met so far has gotten their own kind of variations on the shorthand for it, but it works out. Okay, and I'm gonna make myself a squid backpack because I am sick and tired of having this combo without being able to breathe. Just because you think you can outpace me, squid, does not mean you've won. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I got one structure down. I do want to probably see how I want to connect the terrain, so probably make a middle area. Probably wrapping up and around, to be honest, or just connect the point to this to there and see how that feels. But for now... Oh! So wait, if I fall into the water and then I... That is amazing! So I can just kind of have like a form of creative flight. Any way below or up. That's actually okay, that is actually really good. So for now, so I'm going to do this one. I'm going to work on seeing how I want to expand this. I'll probably expand out more that way to kind of have like more of a crescent type feel. Probably indent that a bit, but overall pretty solid idea, I think. So I'm gonna go back and start farming for more cobble. Probably start making a storage system over here. Probably make one more support out there connecting it, and then I'll start covering this area up. Where's that cave? Here's the cave. Wait, this might mean that since it's rolled back, the loot over here has been refreshed. Is it still over here? Alright, no. How? You, my friends, are coming with me. I am going to give you freedom. I could care less than working on farmland for right now. As long as you get away from the crops, you should be fine. I'd recommend flying out in that direction. So be free. Shoo. That's right by the farm, but whatever. And then I do want to be mindful of getting a potential accidental mob farm going, because that's not going to end up too well. Okay, and then I tried looking up scarecrows, but I didn't see anything of the sort. It doesn't look like the crows destroy crops to get seeds. But if they do, I'm going to be a little mad that I didn't spot that sooner. Though I am going to be completely serious here. We need a dirt farm. So if you take and you make a cobblestone generator and you run it by moss, or it's not a cobblestone but a stone generator, and you run it into a moss, like a moss farmer, you can and very much will end up doing that. But then if you place an azalea tree down, and then you grow it on that, you convert the moss to dirt. I mean, for now, I could just go over and just clear out everything underneath it and just bring the dirt to the top. But the biggest issue is going to end up being storage. Oh, hey there. Do not destroy my scaffolding, please. Very polite. Probably the nicest creeper I think I've ever met. Actually, listen to my advice. Granted, I did push it to the side a bit, but it didn't move forward and then do it. And then if you go over and you get different types like podzol and stuff like that, and then you bone meal dirt next to it, it will get the dirt type. Similar with mycelium as well. Okay, and then for this one, I'm just going to... I feel like instead of going over and sealing off this area, as much as that would be really cool to have like a multi-cave system, do you know what? Okay. Yeah, I was ugh. Okay. The pain the pains of being a scatterbrain. Okay, to finish my thought, let's just go for it. Why not? It's absolutely crazy, but the wilder the builds, the better. At least in my opinion. And then we can turn the caves into lush caves underneath this. Because, again, we got moss. So it'd just be a matter of getting a skelly farm. Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those builds where if it's not recorded, it's probably not going to end up seeing too much development on screen. Thinking the cave would start around there and connect to that point there, because that's going to end up being like right in here for the entrance to the cave, which would line up with the other side. It's going to be asymmetrical slightly, but who cares? I did see that, and that's actually going to be really cool. Oh, that is actually really cool. I didn't realize that. It actually shows on the minimap that it's working. That is sick. Oh shoot. Okay. I was like, oh yes, I'm going to shift click and start placing blocks down as I walk, and no, it was like, yes, you have a death wish. Okay. I'm thinking place this here. I am gonna go collect the lava though, and expand on the... I'm 0 for 2 at this point. I don't like that. One of these days, I'm going to fall, and it's going to appear in chat. It's like, oh yes, Mr.CanKnotNot fell from a high height. Look at that. You should have been more careful, you fool, you buffoon.
Okay, Chief. That's what we call gravity.
Okay. Now, do you know, by any chance, if the fruit on the trees is random, or if that is something that can just kind of be manipulated to be there? Because I would love to have like, orchards of different types of... like, different types of fruits and stuff like that. That would genuinely be really cool. What's that? Oh, it's a buffalo. Cool. So for here, I'll leave this as is. I'll leave this. I'll explore that later. Oh, 1 second. Oh, that's actually really cool. I'll have to look into that. Is it any type of tree? So like you can use an oak tree to get certain fruit types, or is it bound to like jungle trees? Actually, I'm gonna box myself up real quick. Figure out what's going on. I will be right back. I have returned. Let me just switch back to this. And I'm lazy. Sue me. Actually, I forgot I need to be down here anyway. Okay, first pickaxe. Actually, let's finish crafting the repairs. I forgot what mod it was. But there was a way to craft planters that auto harvest. Okay, and then okay. Let's, instead of doing the Pam's harvest, let's do hmm. Okay. So it's any fruits and then okay, so we can easily get an orchard set up. I love that. Now I just gotta figure out where my was it down here? I don't think so. Wrong cave. That is over here. Show outlines on, hold off, reload JSON files, open. Okay, so there's the spider spawner. Probably a bad idea to go caving at the moment, but it's not a bad idea to stockpile on some resources. Hmm. Very curious little cove. That's okay, that's just iron. I do at one point want to go over and build with there. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably work for about 30 minutes more on this, and then... Hi! Hi, can you just, like, not? Here's hoping that didn't block my way out. I don't think it did. At least I hope not. So if I have to mine straight up, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Well, if I head to the spawner, I should be able to get my way out. Actually, I should be able to just punch through this wall, to be honest. I hate having to use my inventory for, or not my inventory, my, pickaxe. Okay. So main cave, let's see, is there any path up? This is just not gonna work out. Okay. Uh, Alright, so let's clear out the crafting bench for a second. Let's craft a bunch more planks. Okay, so there's grass. I don't got anything that would stack. Okay, so just throw out the gravel. Uh, hmm. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna have to start storing cobblestone inside the blaze pack because this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I should backtrack, to be honest, because there's a lot of cobblestone that's gonna go into this, at least for now. Well, at least I have a way to get cobblestone easier. By no means is this as natural as I would have wanted it to look. But we're out. I wonder if one of the more wild trees, like the azalea trees, where it has like the branching areas for the fruit, if you get more trees from it. Wait a minute. Is there... There's no way. I'm getting way too distracted for this. There's a village right here. Have I... Have... Have I looted this place before? What? Okay, I am leaving. The lot of you I've. Can you let me leave, please? Well, now that we have the entirety of the village in one building, now we know that they're never gonna die. Two relics in one chest. Hello, my kind sir. Stand here for a second. Where do you think you're going? Nope. You're gonna stay right here. Oh. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm getting you into this building. If it's the last thing I do. I'm going to make sure. No, no, no. Thank you. I have now single-handedly saved this village. Now check out this structure. Has this one been cleared before? Okay, ender pearls. Probably should make an ender chest at some point, now that I think about it. And yet another map. Okay, and throw this in here and sort that out. Need to go back and grab more obsidian, but for now... I need to go back to my building. And all the times that I just missed out on that little patch there. Comparative to everything else that's been explored right now. Because there could be a village right in there. That could be an insane modded structure. There's dungeon again. Well, okay, so to better explain it, when I say I don't have luck, I have dumb luck. And what I mean by that is it defies all logic. So this little build, like this little area, you wouldn't expect to find anything, but when I didn't expect it, when I didn't need it, I found it. And we already have the horse relic as well as the roller skate. I already have roller skates that already have better quality to it. Ooh. I did not want to pick a fight. I did not want to pick a fight. Okay, so now most of that's out of the way. Let's start more of the planning. Love how smooth with the roller skates. Like you can have like standard walk speed if you just ease into it. But this is I think for the cave here, probably ease into the terrain on this part, but then do the cave here. So let me... So I'm thinking maybe around here, do kind of like a cliff face of sorts. So if we do this to kind of mark. I feel like this should probably slope into this and then just have... Sure, yeah. I feel like at that point, for our new team member, it all depends on if they like it or not, because... Remember, it seems like a 50-50 on our team. Most of our team does like using it, but the drift, as you can see here, can grow old for some people, so... Can get old fast. and then throw that in the quiver. Do I not have space in my quiver? I don't. Okay, so throw regular arrows in there. I like this. I like this. So for now, what I will do is I will thinking if I round out the corner here. So if I do this, and then drop down here and add this. Okay, you know what? I'm all for this, to be honest. Okay, I just need to connect the biomes, which I mean, or the terrain. So I think I'm gonna start from like there, connect it to the mountain there, and then just kind of do a harsh taper here. You know what we could do? I don't know if you're still there. We could make a museum of relics and then have as a gift shop, you can buy said relics. So it's like, oh, you know, you have the relics in the museum, like, oh, here's like an older toy from, you know, the era, da da da. Like, start coming up with like history of the server. Maybe see if we can go over and replicate one of the ruined dirt houses that we found yesterday. And then start talking about this ancient, you know, like pre-Compass SMP. No. And all that work for nothing. So let me... For every 5 seconds of flight within the scope of... So I think I'm just going to AFK, to be honest. Detection is 2.8 blocks from the center. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a wind chamber for this because this is actually gonna be really cool. Could be the first attraction of the theme park build, to be honest. That would actually be really cool. Okay, so I'm going to pillar up right here. This way I can get up here easier. And I don't gotta worry about falling too much. Okay, I'm thinking from here, let me do... You know, I feel like this actually is gonna have... I'm gonna have to start terraforming a bit more to figure out what I'm exactly looking for here. Because I wanna gradually build up to the plateau on this side. But then I wanna have more of a drop off in the center here, so... And this would also help structure the interior of the cave as well, depending on how I wanna do this. Actually, let's keep this. And I think for this area, I'm gonna step it, or like start to step the area. Kind of steep incline here. Say connects this area, so I'm actually going to start moving this way to start making kind of the waypoint for the terrain. I think at least for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim this area. This way I can work on the area and then move back it, like move to the other areas once we start developing them. Ow. And again, this is going to be completely covered. Okay. Thank you, and then definitely talk to you later. Okay, but this is going to end up being part of the terrain. So I need to focus more on the infrastructure of the face of the terrain rather than what will end up being a cave. Let's... Ow! Well, time to... Unless I can find a waystone for this village. Or get lucky enough to find a... another chest that I haven't looted, and that chest have what I need. You know what? Just do it. Just do it. Are you kidding me? I broke the bed. Why is my spawn still here? I'm gonna have to start looting for food, because... I'm not gonna be able to make the trek with nothing. So I need to head out there. Let me claim this marker real quick. Anything down here for waypoints? Nothing that I can see. Oh, time to head to the closest village. Never mind, time to skip today, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna be working my way over to that spawn point now. Actually, let's see. Yeah. So what does it have? Quick charge. This is gonna be a pain and a half. Actually, do we have replay? We don't. Okay. Are you kidding me? Hey, finally. I can have a waypoint to this village, and I don't gotta worry about being stuck there anymore. Is this a spotted gecko? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? Forget that. There we go. Now I can just go back to the farm builds. Should probably just make a chest. Actually, and I do need to go back and remove the village broken waypoints. Leave that there. All the stuff's on the waypoint, so I can just delete that one. Still gotta go to this one. This one I'll hold on to for now. I don't need jungle bane. So the waypoints are just markers. Got it. Okay. You know, head back to base set spawn. This way I don't have to worry about dying again. Set spawn. Farm build. Yep. Actually, let's... claims selected. Well, that's it for this stream, I guess. I'll probably be live in, I'd say, give it a few hours. I'm going to take a break, take care of a few things, then hop on with a different game. Maybe do a bit in between. But for now, I want to thank